Hey, what's going on? So working on the old Quest angler today, aka Cobra Jet, and I'm still getting water in the boat, but in the hull, I guess it's the hull area itself. So when I first bought this boat, and I did a video of that like the second day after I had it, when I pulled it out of the truck, I noticed there was some sloshing going around, and it had a lot of water in it. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even know how the water gets in it. I mean, I know that it's put together, it's two pieces, it's got a seam in it, and it's riveted together, but, you know, unless it goes underwater. Anyway, it's got drain holes in the front. But the problem is, I've got so much stuff. I hate to load and unload the boat. That's the main reason that I bought the trailer, was so that I wouldn't have to unload everything out of the boat and then load it all back in the boat every time I wanted to use it. I can just keep everything in the boat, bam, when I'm ready to go fishing, I'm ready to go, bam, just go. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these drain plugs in, and I'm going to put them in the back of the boat, and then that way, when I get done fishing, they just screw in and just unscrew them, and then when I'm pulling the boat up on the trailer, it can drain, and then I'll just screw the plugs back in, or I might just leave the plugs out and let it air dry, you know, every time. The problem with these boats is, from what I've been reading, is that the styrofoam inside will absorb the water, making therefore the boat heavier. So you have to get the water out of it, you know, by draining it. And I just can't pick the boat up anymore with all the stuff in it, you know, to do it. So we're going to put two of these in. We're going to put them in the back of the boat. Like I said, there's a ton of these videos out of people doing this. I'm just doing my own video, you know, and because it's going on a Quest Angler 10, aka Cobra Jet. So I pretty much know where I'm going to put them. I've got all my stuff out here. Now, on the back here, it says that these are 3/4 inch, but that is the screw part. From what I have read, the actual, and I don't know this, I'm going to measure it just to make sure, where the plug goes in, this part right here, I believe that is 1 inch. It's got this cool little thing on it to keep it from falling out, you know, when you do unplug it. It does come with a washer, and it does come with 2 self-tapping screws. So, and there's another washer on here, like this, and I'm going to put a little grease on this, just to kind of give it a little extra protection there to seal against. I don't know if it'll do any good or not, but that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, it won't fall out, so you can't lose it. Just want to make sure that you screw them back in when you're done, or before you go out. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to measure this real quick and see what this is at, just to be on the safe side. I got me a little pair of digital calipers here, and well, it looks like it is a 121, 128. You probably can't see it because the battery's going dead in it. But 120, 128. So let's see what that's closest to. That's pretty close to 1 inch. So 1 inch hole is what we're going to drill. Yeah. So here's the back of the boat here. And I'm thinking I'm going to put these, it looks like pretty much the lowest point is going to be right here. So I think that's where I'm going to put them. It's pretty flat. It feels like it's got a, I don't know. I think I'm going to do it here. This is like flat all the way. This feels like it's got right there. It's got an edge where it folds back this way. In other words, it goes like this, and then it goes this way. And that's what I ran into. I don't know if y'all remember when I put the bottom supper plug in. I made a mess of that. So though I probably won't get all of the water out, I'll get most of it out. But yeah, that just feels like it's not flat. I'm gonna put them here. That's my decision. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll do one. I'm not gonna show you both. I'll do this one over here, and then we'll do it the same way. I've got this leftover marine adhesive. Even though it does come with a gasket, I'm gonna put this on it just to be on the safe side, and I'm gonna put it on the where the screws go in, just to kind of help it along. Got my old trusty Genesis cheapy drill. I didn't even go try to pronounce that, the hole saw kit. So yeah, they got me this cool screwdriver here. I'm gonna use a drill to actually drill the screws in, but I'm gonna tighten them by hand. So, all right, let's get started. Well, I'll tell you something now. That thing is not straight by any means. So you get what you pay for, folks. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Dang. I'm almost thinking I ought to go with a 3/4. Oh look, there's water coming out of there now. And I've got the boat as far forward as it will go on the trailer, you know, with the trailer pointed down. So yeah, we're gonna have to let that drain before we apply any adhesive to it. So I'm gonna drill this other hole, and then I'm gonna put the trailer up in the air. This side over here, it doesn't have any water coming out of it. So whoa, that's a lot of water. Oh man, I gotta move all my stuff. All my stuff's getting wet. highly recommend using a glove because this stuff is an absolute mess. I'm just gonna y'all see this or not. I tell you what, it's so hot out here. I can't hardly stand it. It's like 98 degrees. Put a little around here. Gasket sealed. Put a little dab on these screws. Very lightly putting pressure on this. And I swear, I think they're just turning it into plastic. So, not very happy about that. Yeah, the screws don't seem to tighten up in the plastic. So we're just going to do this. I'm just going to go around this whole thing here, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I know it's going to look like crap, but you know what? I'd rather for it to look like crap than leak water. Anyway, we'll do the other side the same way. I am gonna put just a drop of household oil on this gasket on both sides. You gotta open it first. Ah, I can actually see this thing shift back and forth when I tighten it and untighten it. So we'll recheck that when once this stuff hardens up. I don't think this stuff really gets hard though. But yeah, not real happy about this at all. Can't say I like this that much. For one thing, the screws aren't tightening up in here. And when I loosen this and tighten it, I can actually see the whole thing move back and forth like this. Alrighty. Well, for what it's worth, that's what it is. As long as it doesn't let water in, I don't care. So, alrighty. Appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of this. It's simple to do, but those are the things that I have run into with putting this in. So, appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.